struggling to lose weight? You've been trying to lose weight, but your weight has been fluctuating up and down? Hi, I'm Shanna, a NASM certified personal trainer. I'm here to provide fitness tips to you and to help you achieve your fitness goals. I'm going to discuss 6 tips that can help you with weight loss. Tip number 1, make a plan when you will exercise. It is important to start small with your fitness goals. When you are first starting out, I recommend starting 3 days a week. Maybe you do it every other day. That would probably be ideal. And then as your fitness improves, you can gradually improve each week. The rule is to do no more than 10% as you are gradually increasing your activity. Many people, when they first start exercising, think they have to go hard and all out. Well, this is not a good idea because you're just going to get burnt out. You're going to get burnt out, you're going to be tired mentally and physically. It's best just to start small so you can see success. And the risk factor of doing too much too soon is that you will burn yourself out. People will when you are getting burnt out, you will start skipping workouts, and then eventually you will just quit altogether. And then the cycle starts all over again of, hey, I need to start exercising again, I want to get fit, that sort of thing. So if you want to see long-term success, you need to start small and gradually build upon your fitness. Tip number 2, don't be too restrictive of what you eat. I know that this might be the opposite of what you heard, but you need a balanced approach to your diet. You are going to see better results if you make small changes in your diet over time. For instance, you can do a healthy food swap. For example, maybe for one meal, usually you would get fried chicken or a breaded chicken. Well, you can swap it out for a grilled chicken. That would be a simple change that you can do. Or instead of maybe getting the French fries, you can replace it with a cup of steamed broccoli. That would be an example of something you can do. Just small changes like that build upon over time. So it creates healthy habits that you can sustain in the long term. I think that you have to eliminate all the food in your diet that you enjoy. If you eliminate too many foods in your diet, this is going to set you up for disaster. And you're just not going to see the results that you want. So I know we talked about fried chicken just a minute ago, but if you like fried chicken, it's okay to eat it in moderation. It's okay to enjoy these types of foods every once in a while. You need to treat yourself. You need to enjoy your life a little bit if you enjoy this type of food. It's okay to indulge in a treat every once in a while. I allow myself to eat chocolate every day because if I didn't and I restricted myself way too much, I would just overindulge in it when I got the chance to eat it again. That's why I eat small portions of it every single day, so it keeps me on track more with my diet. If you just cut out the foods you enjoy completely, this is gonna set you up for binge eating. If you're completely on a strict diet, you're gonna come to a point when you just can't take it anymore. You'll eat way too much of the food you enjoy and you're just gonna beat yourself up over it. This is what causes people to binge. I really don't believe in diets. I think you should have a balanced approach to your eating from all food groups. The food guide pyramid is a great guide to go by. If you follow that, you should be good to go. I don't believe in fad diets. I don't think they work. I don't think they're sustainable. So eating foods from all the food groups is going to be the best bet for you. Tip number 3, stay active. Make sure you're getting enough exercise. The American Heart Association recommends that you get 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise per week. If you are doing vigorous exercise, it's recommended to do 75 minutes per week of exercise. So also if you are doing more of a combination of moderate to vigorous exercise, that needs to be performed 3 to 5 days per week. If you're struggling to get all the required amounts of exercise each day, you can do this throughout the day to get all the exercise in. It doesn't necessarily have to be all structured exercise like, hey, I'm gonna go for a run, I'm gonna go for a walk for 45 minutes. If that's not sustainable to you, maybe you could just do a 20-minute walk and then you can do other activities throughout the day, such as non-structured activities such as housework or working in your yard or working in your garden or parking further away from the parking lot or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Those sort of things really add up throughout the day. Sitting all day, make sure you're getting up every hour to move around. That'll help get you a little bit more exercise, and it's good to have a break from a sitting position. Even if you are doing you're getting all your structured exercise in, You can see even more benefits if you are doing non-structured exercise, such as, doing all the housework, doing the chores, working in the yard, working in the garden. That's just going to be even more benefits if you are able to get all the exercise in that's required. So doing that's going to just even be more beneficial to you. My favorite way to stay active throughout the week, and it has been an excellent way to help me maintain my weight, is I run. I run very consistently. So that really has helped me stay in shape, stay fit. I feel like it's one of the best forms of cardio that you can do to stay in great tip-top shape. Tip number 4, do strength training. Strength training 2 to 3 days per week is going to help you tone up your muscles, burn fat, speed up your metabolism. These are just great. This is why strength training is just so important. You're just going to see a result in the way you look. You can shed inches easier. You're going to look toner. You're going to look leaner. So very important to do strength training. Number 5, consistency is key. Being consistent with exercise and gradually increasing your exercise level you're going to see huge benefits over time. You're going to set yourself up for success, and you're going to achieve the results that you're wanting to achieve. Definitely going to pay off in the long run. It's important to set small goals to get to your bigger goal. Unrealistic goals is going to set you up for failure. Weight loss and fitness is just not going to happen overnight. You're going to have to be patient with yourself. You're going to have to applaud yourself for the small goals you achieve. And then one day you're going to be like, hey, I did this. I reached my big goal that I wanted to do just because I took the small steps that I needed to achieve that goal. And we are all human. You can't beat yourself up and quit. When you binge one day or skip a workout, you're just going to have to let it go. You're just going to have to pick yourself back up and start again the next day. And don't even stress about it, because that's just going to make it worse. So pick yourself up, move forward is the best bet for you to help you keep going and achieve the results you're wanting to achieve. Tip number 6, don't weigh yourself constantly. I wouldn't recommend weighing more than once a week. If you weigh, make sure it's the same time every day to be consistent, because your weight can fluctuate slightly throughout the day. Especially in the evening, you tend to weigh more in the evening because it's probably best actually to weigh in the morning, so you get a more accurate picture of what your body actually weighs. If you are the type that gets way too obsessive about the number on the scale, I wouldn't even weigh at all, because I get way too obsessive if I weigh, so I just don't even weigh myself. I don't even know what I weigh right now, actually. I go by how I feel in my clothes, and and how I look. You just have to kind of be a judge of it. You can eyeball it and say, hey, I think I'm a healthy weight. Or if it makes you feel better, you can do measurements instead. See how many inches you're losing around your arms, how many inches you're losing around your legs, that sort of thing. Can sometimes be a little more beneficial than just knowing the number on the scale. Sometimes the number on the scale doesn't mean anything. Because you weigh that certain amount on the scale and you're trying to get us to a certain number of your goal weight, is not necessarily the best thing to go by. You have to remember, if you've been doing strength training and you're building muscle, that muscle weighs more than fat. So sometimes, you are seeing progress, but maybe it's not so much the number on the scale is going down as much as you want. Just keep in mind that go by taking pictures, measurements. Sometimes that means more than just the number on the scale. Please subscribe to my channel for the latest fitness tips, and make sure you come back next week. I'm going to discuss the top 6 fitness tips to get lean and how to keep the weight off for good.